Evening buggies, a bit late tonight, so I think the video will be uploaded a bit later, I'm afraid, as well. And I don't know how long it's going to be. I've got about an hour or so tonight. Just cooked and eaten chicken pies, so just to let you know on that. So collecting my subframe tomorrow, rear subframe that I've picked up. So damn gloves. Picked up and also I'm picking up an alloy door skin as well, just for a future idea. So yeah, so aim tonight is to at least get this subframe cleaned up, and I need to get some coats of paint on it, because otherwise now it's holding me up rebuilding the subframe. As soon as it's painted, we can get the car rolled back over and subframe fitted. So what we need to do is finish cleaning it up and get some smooth wire on it, and finish cleaning up the steering rack as well. But yeah, subframe's the main work, but the steering rack's got to be done as well, because we can't put the subframe in really until the steering rack's in as well. So let's get on and clean that up. Alright, taking a bit longer than I thought. I can't get into all the nooks and crannies either. So just trying to put a bit of clean on some of these bits because it's a bit greasy. But it's all fairly solid, the subframe. So it's just going to be a case of getting the best off I can, get the airline on it, and the amount of oil that comes out of an A-series anyway normally keeps these front subframes fairly solid. So, you know, ideally, yeah, get it shot blasted, you know. It's not much as always, but everything's not much as you add everything up in the project. But you know, yeah, ideal world, shot blast everything, but you know, we have to compromise. Alright, got the subframe cleaned up a bit, as much as I can. That'll do for now, that's for sure. So we get some smooth white on that in a minute. I'll just finish up doing the steering rack, I think, because I might as well try and make a mess before I start painting the whole subframe, because all the dust will settle on it and make, yeah, could be a better job. Alright. Alright, I've got the track rod ends off the steering rack. Just used my vise, I just unbolted it from the table obviously. Got them off. Just need to clean up a little bit more of the steering rack now the boots are off. Give it a bit of a coat of paint, and then we can put the boots back on tomorrow, and then it's ready to go. Well, a bit of grease inside the steering rack, and then it can go back on. So yeah, I'm going to retrack it. Obviously, some people will obviously mention about making sure you wind off X number of turns when you put track rod ends on. That's only if you're trying to replace a car when it's in situ, and you know the tracking's good anyway, and you know your track rod ends are exactly the same length anyway. So I don't know any of that, so we'll just get it retracked later on. Alright, I've got a couple of coats on that. It's not pretty, but again, it's a front subframe, so it'll be covered in oil, so it should be fine for what it needs to be now. As I said, it's not powder coated, but it's what we got. So it's all solid, straightened a bit out with the old hammer earlier. Just put a bit of black paint on the old steering rack, and I can put the new the boots on that tomorrow when they're dried. So yeah, hopefully not too sure if I can do an update tomorrow night because it's going to be quite late. I've got to work, so I'll be working late tomorrow night, so might not be able to do that. Got a picture for my dad today. I don't know if you're on Twitter or follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/16vmini. Dad sent me a picture. He's made a reaming tool for the radius arm, so as I said, he's planning on coming down in a couple of weeks to help fit the engine, and so we're going to ream the bushes out the rear radius arm as well, so that's good. So yeah, he's made a nice tool up to keep all in a line and everything, so that's good. So we'll show you that. But as I said, if you're on Twitter, go check that out. There's a picture of it on there. My dad's a star, as always. Alright, so I'm a bit high on smooth white fumes at the moment. Let's see if there's anything else to do, otherwise we'll have to call it a night. Alright, normally when a tool breaks, I think it's time to call it a night for the moment. I'm sure it had nothing to do with me hitting it with a sledgehammer. But yeah, I just thought I'd try and strip down these things, the hubs and everything. Hell of a lot easier when you've got yourself a buzz gun, air operated gun, that's for sure. But I don't. Could get one, I suppose, one day. But I haven't at the moment. I did have one years ago, but sold it or lost it, one of the two. Alright, sorry for the lack of updates today, not too much to do. But yeah, we'll call it. Sorry, it might be a bit quiet tomorrow as well, so hang in there, and more updates to come.